Howdy doody. There's an article today just saying that the UK is the second most depressed country. If you could see the weather outside, I think that would answer that query when you're in August. But it's not difficult to see, is it, as to why we would be deemed as such. There is so much fragmentation at the minute, so much division. The cost of living is insane. It seems like if you strive to improve and do well in life, you're now kind of penalised for that. There's not a lot of incentive right now to do really well. So there's the whole that kind of cost of living essence. And there's so many things going on. So the incentive to do well, the motivation, the aspiration side, which affects a lot of our poor white kind of parts of the UK that I've worked amongst, where people aren't brought up to have much aspiration. But I do think that also applies to other areas of minority groups. And I think that is a big thing. But in conjunction with that is the fact for so long we've had this whole woke liberal mentality pushed on young kids. Britain's bad, British history's bad. Almost being British is bad, being patriotic's bad. Obviously we've had the white's bad. And then the major push of diversity, inclusion and equity targets, which, a long time ago, that probably was needed to get past people's prejudice. I can't even speak, I'm that tired. Prejudice of other people and giving people a chance and giving them the rightful, job offer if they were the best person. But now that is just not needed. Or I just don't see it. I haven't known anyone care about skin colour for at least 30 years, at least, in my experience. Yeah, you get the odd idiot. He'll go, oh, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But that same idiot would say the same to someone if they were fat or ginger or skinny or ugly or whatever. They're just stupid people. But in general, it's just not an issue. And so now we've gone too far the other way, where Indigenous white people feel completely sidelined and kicked to the bottom and forgotten and stood upon and trampled upon and just totally forgotten and ignored and rubbished. For so long, poor white boys have been at the bottom of the education pile. There's no extra help for them. There's scholarships for other minority groups, but never white kids. So there's a few things I think we need to get back to. One, primarily, is stop dividing people. Skin, whatever. Let's start seeing everybody in this country as one again. Just all Brits. And jobs and school places and college places all go to the best applicant. That is it. And if anything shows, race does not come into it. Poverty doesn't come into it. If you look at China, some of the best performing kids are the poorest kids because their families make them work hard. It's about putting the graft in. And Catherine Birbal-Singh has just shown that her kids do amazing. It's about mentality and work ethic and aspiration, believing you can do well and amount to something and go do something, go achieve something, go be a doctor if you are an astronaut, aim high. Aspiration is a big thing in this country. And again, in Another part that we need to work on is pride in our country. With the whole diversity and woke liberal attitude alongside all those divisive topics has been the anti-British, anti-patriotism, anti-British history. So it's not good to feel bad about yourself. You want to be proud of your country. You want to feel connected to your country. You want to feel like you want to support and champion and cheer for your country. And if it was in problems, back it to the hilt. That is a natural thing for someone to want to do, that humans want to feel connected to their roots, to their ground, to their earth, their country, their land. So we've got all the aspiration side, we've got being treated as equal, and then we really need to reignite the patriotism in this country. So again, I think with education, with this government, we really need to make people feel proud and energized and like our country's worth fighting for. When you have patriotism, you have a strong country. And we have so many new people coming in. We have had the size of Leeds each year, which, I think immigration is way too high just because of numbers. I've spoken about that loads of times. I think it is negatively affecting all our public services and everything. But whoever we have here and coming in, I think we all need like a new British Bill of Belonging or something, where we all agree to supporting and loving this country and recognising this country's brilliant history. It has got a brilliant history. We're a leader in so many ways. And obviously we have people of all sorts of different races and religions. And I've said that I think that's fine for you to have whatever religion, whatever belief system that you do with your family in your home. But I think we need to have that overarching umbrella of these are the British cultural norms, these are our rules, these are our big national holidays. I think we need all those things that we all commit to first and foremost. And then after that comes our personal beliefs and opinions and how we bring up our own kids and stuff like that. I think we really need a massive campaign to make everybody in this country be proud to be British and have hope and aspiration, so that we are all truly one, and fighting for the same cause. That's it today.